I hope you're doing super well today. I am doing this little makeup look while I walk you through what's in my new iPhone XS Max. I got this phone last week. I'm really excited about it. And my apps are kind of a mess, but I wanted to show you exactly how the phone is right now. I didn't want to like rearrange stuff to make it look pretty. It's like those like what's in my bag videos. So I'm gonna show you that and take you through just like a basic get ready with me. Okay, I'm pressing record. It's gonna do 3, 2, 1. While it does that, I'm gonna use my Urban Decay all-nighter makeup setting spray, and I actually use this as like a sticky priming base spray, not only as a setting spray, if that makes sense. So this is the first page of my iPhone. I've got a bunch of folders for everything, using the IT Cosmetics CCC cream. But I have a bunch of folders for everything on my iPhone. So you can see I have a business folder. Right now I have a great job that I love, so I'm not really using that as much, but I do check in with my LinkedIn just to check in with my LinkedIn, like nothing having to do with like job searching necessarily. But I used to use Indeed and Glassdoor. I don't really use them anymore, so I should probably clear those out. There's a lot of stuff on this phone that I still need to clean up, but I wanted to show it like kind of as it is now. I have a finance tab where I keep all of my bank stuff. So I've got all my bank apps, my Venmo apps, my PayPal. I like to keep things a little organized, but I'm still overall kind of a messy person, so I'm not hyper organized. YouTube obviously is important. YouTube Studio is what I use to kind of keep track of all my video stuff. And I use Chrome instead of Safari. I still use Safari sometimes, but I just like Chrome better, and I like that it syncs with my YouTube and with everything else. I also have my Amazon Prime folder. Now that folder just needs to go because everybody says, oh, Prime now, Prime whatever. But I just don't use any of these apps. Like I only use Amazon, which I do use a lot, but like I don't use any of the other applications. I've never used Prime Now. I stopped using Prime Video, but that's still kind of like a once in a while thing. I'm gonna use my NARS concealer. I don't use Amazon Photos anymore either. I tried, and I need to actually get back to uploading all my photos there, but I don't use that either. My finance tab though, I love. I use all my banking apps and my Venmo app and PayPal and whatnot. And then obviously the business folder that I just talked about. Sorry, I should have gone through those earlier. Travel, so, okay, I live close to the Metro Rail in Houston, which is like our version of a subway, even though it's above ground. So I have like the Ride Metro, Easy Ride, and Q ticketing apps, so you can buy tickets for the Metro on that, and you can also map out your route and see where you're going. And then I have Lyft, because I prefer to use Lyft versus Uber. I've got Life 360 and Find Friends just to keep track of people who we keep track of each other, and the fam, friends who like to share their locations and stuff. And then Bird, so I recently went to Austin. By the way, I'm gonna use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I recently went to Austin, and they have this little thing called Birds and Limes, which are little scooters that you just rent through an app. It's like Uber for a scooter. So that's the Bird app, which is actually really cool. When you click on it, it'll show you where, now if this, oops. Okay, I accidentally clicked on the Bird app, but then it showed my exact location. So never mind, but if you click on the Bird app, it'll actually take you to the locations that have birds, and you just click one, you go to it, and you scan your phone, and you ride, and then it charges you per minute, I think, and it's just so fun. We had such a great time riding birds in Austin. That is that folder. Messaging folder, I've got Emo, I've got GroupMe and WhatsApp. I don't really use either of these anymore. I feel like GroupMe was during the college days for me, where we had like group projects and we would use GroupMe. WhatsApp, meh, I don't know, I'm not a huge WhatsApp fan, but sometimes like with people who live internationally, it's not horrible. It's nice to use that to communicate sometimes. What else? Emo I really use mostly for like family overseas. And then I have a photo and video app. Ooh, this one's fun because I've got tons of different, yes, I have Facetune. I try not to overly Facetune, but I've always been like I like to like whiten my teeth sometimes, or, you know, Everyone does it. You're guilty of it too. I don't know, probably not. I am very guilty of it. I like the Facetune here once in a while. Faded, it's an app I don't really use anymore. InstaClean. Photoshop Express. I'm a huge Photoshop fiend, like not in terms of like my own photos or which I can do. Sometimes I'll Photoshop backgrounds and stuff when I like it. But I used to do graphic design. I still do graphic design just for fun. But I used to work in graphic design, and I've been graphic designing and using Photoshop since I was like 11. I taught myself how to use it and I love it. What am I gonna do next? I'm gonna powder my face with my e.l.f. Studio Powder. Filter Loop, I haven't even used. I think some of these were recommendations from people and I just kind of downloaded them and never used them. I'll tell you, out of this whole folder, I use Visco the most, and then I use Facetune once in a while, and I use Snapseed a lot. I love Snapseed because if one side of the photo is too hot, it kind of lets you selectively bring up the exposure. So that's what I use the most out of that app, and that is my first screen. Obviously Snapchat. I don't really use Snapchat as much. I kind of use it for just sending individual snaps. I don't really post that many stories anymore. Before we go on to the second page of my phone, I'm gonna use the NARS Orgasm Blush. It came in the cute little pink metallic packaging, but this is the tiny little blush from their birthday gift. Oh, beautiful. And I've not used it before, so, I mean, I have tried Orgasm before, but I've never used this specific new one that they came out with. So onto the second page. I've got a utility app. This is basically where I keep all the stuff I never use. Fun times, right? Like Measure is probably something I would use. Safari, like I said, I don't use that much. I don't use most of this stuff. I'll probably get to using Apple Pay at some point, but I don't use it now. Lifestyle apps, I've got like a books thing, Jotnot, which is a great app. It used to be free, and I actually got it when it was free, I think, but now you have to pay for it, and it scans stuff for you, which I think is so awesome, and it actually like processes them in a way that actually looks like you scanned it in a normal scanner, and it's just so nice. I really, ooh, this is pretty. Last time I tried Orgasm, it looked like a glitter bomb on me, and I think it's gonna eventually turn into that on my face again, but no harm in trying it twice, and if I don't like it, I can definitely give it to someone else. Play Memories helps me connect to Wi-Fi. Photo Vault, I used to use that when I was trying a different diet, and I was like keeping track of my weight. So it's not like I'm taking like naked pictures or anything, but I would take pictures in like a swimsuit and just keep them there and see as time went on how different I looked, but I just didn't want those to be like in the cloud everywhere. My Apple Watch app, Ticketmaster app, and Flickster, I don't really use these that much. And Find My iPhone. Oh, I have a second page somewhere. News, I don't really read the news that way, but might in the future, who knows. I have Reddit because I love Reddit. Reddit is awesome. 10% Happier, which is Dan Harris, the journalist, his app for meditation, which I love. Headspace is also a meditation app, but I've actually never used that one because I like 10% Happier a lot. I'm gonna move on to highlighter. I'm gonna use this sleek highlighting palette. It's the Solstice one. I held it in a holiday video previously. I think last holiday was when I got this, and I'll use the little champagne-y pink shade. It's really, ooh, would you look at that? It's really heavy, like it's very striking. It's beautiful though. Comes with 3 powders and a cream one. And then, let's see, I've got Xfinity Home, which kind of connects mostly to my parents' house stuff. Sleep Cycle, which is a really cool app. It lets you set a time between a certain time that it's gonna wake you up. And then it'll give you statistics and your trends in your sleep. I haven't used it in a while, but I really need to get back because I was using this religiously for quite a while. But it'll wake you up within a time frame, never at a specific time, because it'll sense via the microphone and via your breathing when you are in your lightest sleep, and then it'll wake you up then to not startle your fragile little soul. What am I gonna do next? Let's see. I am going to put on my little eyeshadow. Ooh. This is the ColourPop shadow I talked about in my September favorites video. This was one of the ones I had not used, but I showed 5 in that video, and I'm gonna use this, and I'm lazy. Like I said, I apply it with my fingers, and oh, this is such a pretty color. I've never tried their matte ones, so we'll see. I'm impressed with the quality so far though. Oh no, my phone locked. Sorry guys. Okay, I'm back. So I've got Dropbox, my health insurance app, and then I have Fox Sports Go, which I really only downloaded because I wanted to watch the World Cup. I'm a huge soccer fan. All my friends and family know that. They're like, I know I'm like pretty nuts about it. I'm a huge Real Madrid fan, and I love watching soccer. So I downloaded that and I was watching the World Cup at work while working, and that was fun. And luckily my boss is very understanding and was doing the same when his favorite sports were in their like playoff type of season. So yeah, ooh, this is so pretty. I'm applying it very messily, but it's really just a very editorially kind of color. But I like it. It's natural and subtle enough to wear every day, and I think it's really pretty. And it goes well with the blush that I'm using right now. Okay, next I've got Imgur, because sometimes I'll upload pics there and I want to share them with people. Quora, because I'm a very curious person and I like to ask questions. I don't really ask, I just kind of search. Groupon, because your girl is always looking for a good deal. I don't use that much anymore though. Photo and video, InShot, I don't even remember why I downloaded neither with Legend. Followers app, because everybody has it, let's just be real. We all track who follows and unfollows and doesn't follow back. Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I'm not a huge Facebook fan. I love Twitter because I'm very into politics and I love to keep up with politics and current news. I used to work in news, so I'm very passionate about that. And then Instagram, because you gotta do it for the gram, you know what I'm saying? Housing, so I've got my renter's insurance and my energy provider apps just to keep track of those really easily. And then Airbnb, so we stayed in the prettiest Airbnb in Paris. I'm gonna show you. I went there for my cousin's wedding. While I'm talking about that, actually, I will put on some mascara. Oh, as a side note, okay, forget it. I'll show y'all later, but Home, I don't use Home. Facebook Messenger, free prints. I just ordered a bunch of prints off free prints and I only paid for shipping, so that was cool. Just as a pause, I'm using the Shomura Lash Curler and the Dior Show Mascara. I talked about this in my Luxe at Sephora Luxury Beauty Kit video. I actually ended up disliking both of the mascaras in that set, and this one is just really weird. I'm not a huge fan of it, but whatever. So I've got Huji, which is a cool photo editing app that actually needs to go into my other photo and video folder. It just gives everything such a cool look. Hoopla, I don't remember what it is. I think you can, oh, actually, you know what? My coworker told me about that. You can go on Hoopla. If you download it, you get to see like a bunch of free audiobooks apparently. Like you get to listen to a bunch of free audiobooks, and she loves it, so she recommended it. That's why I downloaded it. Never got to it. I downloaded Malwarebytes because my freaking phone got hacked and I never really recovered from it. Like, not like it's like a super traumatizing. It was just kind of scary because I was like, wait a sec. Wait, first of all, I forgot to blend this out. But I was really scared because I was like, damn, now everybody, like, they know my passwords. So I changed all my passwords and stuff. But my cousin, who's very into tech, he told me to download just like a malware app to double check and make sure I don't have any malware on my telefono. Okay, cool. Next page is the last page. This is all the random stuff I have. Productive is an app I downloaded to stay on track with my goals, and I ended up not doing it. Sorry about it. I'm disappointed in myself for that, but it's okay. Oh, I forgot to do my eyebrows. So I'll use the NYX Microbrow in black, which is what I've used in all my videos where I do my eyebrows. I'm just so predictable. And then I have that. I might try to use it again. I have Etsy because I was trying to buy a cool iPhone case for this iPhone. Ended up not doing that. And then I have Flash Seats because I just went to the Drake show in Houston at Toyota Center and I loved it, and it was an amazing show. And it was incredible, and I just had so much fun, and it was so great. Drake is incredible. I've been to every single one of his concerts here. I'm a huge fan. and I have been for a long time. Drake has been my favorite artist for a very long time, and I just love him so much. I haven't really listened to Scorpion as much as I listened to his older songs, but it's still incredible. It's a great album. IGTV, which I've not gotten to using. I need to get to IGTV. If you guys want to see videos on IGTV, let me know, but I feel like people aren't that thrilled to watch videos on IGTV. I'm using the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Lip Gloss and everything. I showed this in my Sephora Favorites Give Me Some More Lip, this video, this one, and I swatched everything there. I'm also doing a giveaway in that vid. I'm giving away some of the products in that set. So that is the last step for my makeup. So pretty and opaque and pigmented. I would usually put lip liner on first, but I don't want to get up. Well, cool, there's my makeup. I'm actually really liking this look. I think the colors all really complement each other, and it's just an easy, fun look. And that's my iPhone. I got this really pretty background off of Google Images, like a very unique human being. But there is my iPhone, and that's everything that's on it. I still need to get a case for it, but I love it so much. Little face, oh, let's not drop it. Little face ID situation, but this is my makeup. I will list everything that I used below, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you have not. Let me know what you thought, if you have this phone, and if you like it. I'll see you in my next vid. Bye.